Okay folks, quick review of this Camtree cage that I got off eBay. Paid about $100 US. It's about, oh well, that's probably the cheapest one you could get. Do you get what you pay for? Well, in this case you do, unfortunately. So $100 US, $20 postage. Looks pretty sweet when it comes out of the box. Get your little handle thingy. Yeah, that's okay, no complaints there. But I've got big complaints about the build quality. Okay, it was $150, $200 less than the better one, but it's caused some problems. First thing, the Allen key. If you have a look at, you've got this adjustment thing. I actually had to deburr. Oh, that one's still stiff. Deburr the internals of these grub screws just for this to fit. So you need some tools, and these don't work straight out of the box. That's cool there. I tried another Allen key and it's the same. They've just got these burrs tucked in on the inside of the receiving end of for the Allen head. That's the first thing. Second thing, they supply three of these, which is good. You need two of these. One goes on top, one on bottom to go into your camera here. Now these don't fit. They're out of spec. I went out, I had to spend another $15 and buy a die set. Get a 1/4" die and run these through. They just do not fit in the black mounted. The tolerance of that's probably spot on, but this hardware type of fitting won't fit in there, and you really do need these. They sort of slot down there quite nicely. Hold it from bottom and top. Side issue. Really wish they had have offset these two, so when it goes into a cage, say if it was over here, it wouldn't move like this slightly. So don't know if that was clear, but anyhow. So there's a winch. You have to do some work. In fact, it doesn't. If you haven't got tools yet, this doesn't work. This thing. Next thing. This is the thing that pissed me off the most. Gee, I hate this. I really do care for my stuff, right? Now, if it gets a ding, well, I say, phew, that's the nature of the job. But when it happens from something you buy, blimey. Anyhow, so this was absolutely pristine, my camera. And I don't know if you'll be able to see this. This camera might not do a good job, but there's a little nick there now. And on this side here, I've got a couple of, this might seem like I'm whinging a lot, but there's two little spots there, and they coincide to the burrs in here. I don't know if in there there's a anyhow, where these things are drilled and tapped out, they're not tidy. There's little burrs and they will scrape and rub on your camera. And I got these dings from using it once, just putting it in there and trying it out. So pissed off with that. But it cost $100. So what do you expect? Well, I expect something that I can use when I buy it. You can't with this. And a little thing for young players, this got me out. These only work with units. This is the power cord that comes with off the power supply of the Blackmagic camera. This works a treat. You can put it in, clamp it in, rah rah rah. And the issue I had when I took this out on a job, 500 kilometers from home, and this toy fitting socket, yeah, you got to be on top of that. I don't think I've got it here, but the HDMI cable, it will wriggle out, even if it feels good. It will wriggle out on the field, and so I had to tell the actor, look, stop, we have to start again. It didn't record. So that happened a couple of times. So I bought this for that reason, to clamp it in. Great concept. But the trap for young players is I've built up my own power cord because of the battery issue with the Blackmagic, and that goes into here like a treat. This is just a Radio Shack, these universal things you buy, various sockets, they're 90 degrees, but you know something, you got to be on top of this, folks. The 90-degree things do not work in these, and so that I'm going to have to come up with another, just buy a standalone socket and solder it on, cut and solder. My headphone jack's a 90-degree thing, and so out of my juice link, that's cool. They'll work a treat into the microphone. My headphones are 90-degree too, so bugger it, going to have to fiddle around with some extras. So it doesn't work out of the box. It's $100. I wouldn't get it. I'd just spend a bit more and get a better one. Oh, these never, you have to fiddle around with these don't screw in well too, because either the CAD plating, or the anodizing rather, builds up the thickness. I don't know what happens. Anyhow, bottom line, you've got to fiddle around these that aren't smooth to start with. So I haven't even used this out in the field yet, so we'll see how we go. Alright, hope that's helpful.